Hey guys, today we're doing another installment in the Underdogs series, and for this one we'll be covering the yellow Goku Black. I've seen a lot of people requesting this guy, and I have to admit I've seen essentially zero of this guy in PvP, which makes sense. But I just feel like the future team is not in a great spot right now. I mean, if you look at the, oops, that's the wrong button. If you look at like the a bonus, ability bonus, it's 1700, which is not terrible, but like if you look at the bonuses that these guys give, like this guy gives just blast, this Mai gives HP, Zamasu gives strike, this guy gives strike, she gives blast, and then Trunks gives, I think, blast defense? Yeah. So every single one of these guys is only giving one stat buff. None of them are giving multiple stat buffs, so it's like two. So I think that is kind of the weakness of this team. So let's just go through the equipment real fast. I don't think this Goku Black is that bad of a unit. He does have a lot of blast damage. I think he has like 128,000 blast stat when you fully max him out at level 3000, which is not bad. I just feel like he's very squishy in terms of defenses. Red is not a very potent color, I don't think, right now in PvP. I mean, obviously you have the red Vegito, which can just lock you in and just destroy you. So that's not good for a Goku Black, but I feel like Goku Black can definitely still dish out a lot of damage in the right situations. So let's go ahead and test this team out. Okay, so this is always happening in every single fight. Now the only question is who we're going to bring for our last spot, and I think it's going to be Zamasu just because he has like a bajillion yellows, but I mean, he's the only yellow he's going to be bringing is his Goku, so I think we could either do this or this. He's definitely going to lead with the Goku, so I think I might do this actually. It's going to be tough to. I think we're going to have to bring this Trunks, honestly, just because I think it's going to be too tough to kill his Gohan without him. His team is just very lacking, like in terms of equips, in terms of just Z abilities. Like the units are old. This team needs an upgrade really badly, so I'm pretty happy that we're getting that new banner coming out with Future Gohan and the new Goku Black, so it should be good. Let's go for this. Let's go ahead and switch it to Gohan here. Alright. Probably gonna go to Gohan here. The red Gohan. Yep. We'll just stall. This team is very good at stalling. We have 3 heals. I did that way too late. Got to go into this Trunks. Tanks pretty well. Okay, that's pretty quick to have that, but alright. I think this Trunks is dead. Alright, well, he served his purpose, I guess. Just dying. I think Walt should just use this, try and get as much damage in as possible now. Yeah, he does a lot of damage, but that's basically all he does. Like, he doesn't do anything else. He has 0 buffs, other than what he gives himself. So, I mean, just... I don't know. Need to kill this Gohan as soon as possible. Okay, he's switching to this guy for some reason. He likes tapping, remember that. Okay, he's done. This Gohan's gonna come in now. Hit him with this. Didn't really do that much. We'll do this. This won't kill, I don't think. Maybe it will. Probably not. This Gohan's just too tanky. Yeah, no way. Just heal up too after this. There's nothing I could do with this team. This team's just not good enough to kill this team. Look at this, I have 0 buffs. It just gets melted, like. This team needs a buff so bad. Like, this guy's just so bad. There's not really much else to say, he's just really bad. Like, you can't fight, like, recent teams and, like, be okay. Like, the power creep has just been way too intense since these guys have come out for me to stand any chance against them. So, we pretty much just have to hope and pray that we find like a team that isn't like this to have a chance at winning. Otherwise, this video is just going to be like a bunch of losses because there's literally no chance I have against this guy to win. Like, Mai is the only unit on this team that I think has like a decent chance to like hold her ground against these guys. Like, that's not even like that was the whole combo, was that much damage. Look how much little damage I'm doing. Like, it's just comical. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. That's that. Alright, fusions, so I might just do this again. I think bringing Zamasu is a mistake because his Gogeta can just decimate him. So I'm going to do this. He's going to probably lead off with Vegito, I think, so we'll do this. I don't know. Let's try this. If you guys saw my video yesterday when I talked about like the current state of the game, I think something that I forgot to mention was definitely power creep. Because if we just look at like the team I'm using compared to like the Fusions team, like it's just night and day. It's pretty uncomparable. Like the level of unit that you're using on Fusions compared to the Future team. Like, sure, I could be using Cell on this team, who's like the only, well, him and Mai are like the only 2 like top tier Future units probably. But I didn't want to bring Cell just because I knew I was going to be using Goku Black. I didn't want to have 2 yellows on the same team every time. But yeah, Goku Black, Zamasu, this Trunks, and like Future Gohan, like they're not what I would call top tier in the slightest. So, I mean, this team definitely needs help, and I'm glad they're getting it finally with that new banner coming out. So we'll see how that banner ends up looking. The Goku Black, I think they're both defensive types actually, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll see how that turns out. But the Goku Black sounds interesting. Obviously, the what is it? The Future Gohan being a transforming type automatically means he's very good because his stats will be insane. But that's something else too. Like, I think the stats of a lot of major units, like if you compare the stat distributions that have happened since probably like around the time Cooler has come out, the Final Form Cooler, to now, they aren't that much different. And I don't think Power Creep has gotten that much worse in terms of stats. But I think when you start looking at things like passives and unique abilities and stuff like that, that's where it's like vastly different. And I think that that's bad. I think that in terms of something like that, that's where like the power creep is like insane. Like, if you look at some of the units nowadays, like their passives are literally like multiple paragraphs, and this Goku Black's passive is literally just like does more damage to Saiyans. That's literally it. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know why they. Okay, that's annoying. I don't know why they just continue to like buff units just via the passives and not like stat wise. I'm not saying either is good, but I just don't understand why they just focus in on that one area. Because I think it would be better to. Just gonna do this. I think it would be better to obviously not have that much of power creep and just release units that are among the same power level but perform different roles or have different tags, etc. People I think will still summon even though they're not like super like super OP units, but like for example for androids, like Android 14 and 15 didn't have to be that OP, I don't think, because the Android team was pretty bad before they came out. Oh, that's bad. Oh well, I wouldn't have won anyway, so. Okay. Sidestep. Okay. Super Vegito. No. Look at his buffs. Look at my buffs right now. I have no buffs. Not a single buff. That's the difference between units nowadays compared to units like back when this guy was new. 0. I literally had to buff myself with my unique. Not my unique, my main ability. Like, Vegito's literally just getting buffs from existing. And just, like, literally one button, he has, like, a full bar of buffs. Like, that's the difference. It's just night and day. I mean, I'm doing a lot of damage to him because of how this guy works, but it's just... I mean, he's getting rid of my buffs, but I don't have any to begin with, so, I mean, joke's on you, I guess. Gonna do this, actually. I don't care if this guy dies. Well, I kind of care, but I'd rather this guy die than Goku Black. Need one more Dragon Ball for my Rising Rush, so I'll just do this. This should hit, right? Yeah. This, I mean, we'll get him to 1, so. He already popped his main too. So he can't heal up. Please hit. I want to see how much this does. Okay. Yeah, it's alright. Okay, so this will be our last match of the video. It looks like a Super Saiyan team with Super Vegito. So, probably bring the 3 left guys and that's it. So, Mai for sure. Goku Black for sure. And you know what? We actually might try bringing this guy. So we'll lead with him and do this. Just because I don't think he's going to bring the base form Vegito. It serves no purpose, especially when he has Super Saiyan Bardock, so it'll hinder everything he's trying to do. So yeah, I expect Super Vegito Gogeta and then Super Saiyan Bardock. When I expect him to lead with Bardock, so we're leading with Gohan. We'll see how it goes. I mean, I haven't used Gohan in probably like 4 or 5 months as well. I don't know. This team is just super old at this point in terms of this game. Okay. I don't care about taking damage on this guy because at some point we're gonna want him to die. Okay, he likes tapping. Gonna go to Vegito here, and then we can go to Goku Black. Pop our main, use that. This will do a lot. Yeah. Oh, that's unfortunate. People have been doing like insane at that lately. I have no idea how. Like, I faced like 5 guys in a row earlier who got like 99, like 999, like every single time. I have no idea how it's possible. Okay, I don't know why he didn't go forward, but it worked out. Pop this. Get rid of his buffs, I guess. This won't kill, but I'm surprised he didn't switch. He's gonna go into Vegito here, we can go into Goku Black. Please don't win. Okay. I was gonna be upset. I'm okay with doing this, and then Rising Gogeta, yeah. We'll do this, I guess. Okay. So Vegito did pop his main, and he sort of wasted it, honestly. Let's see, is he coming back in? No, it's Bardock. Okay. Well, we can bring back Mai if we have to, but I'm probably going to let this guy die here, honestly. Let's do a super here. Yeah. I want Goku Black to win, so I'm not going to finish him here. Okay, dodge that. Oh, Goku Black. No! I wanted it to get the win, but it's fine. Get to see the win screen here. But yeah, if you get an opponent like that, it's not that bad with this team. But if you get like a competent opponent who was able to use like the fusions units and like is good at the game, then this team is not going to cut it, I don't think. I mean, Goku Black, he does a lot of damage, but other than that, he doesn't have like any buffs for himself. He doesn't do basically anything besides just do a bunch of damage and heal when he gets low, but that's it. His Z ability is okay. It's not the best. His uniques are pretty bad. Obviously does extra damage against Saiyan, so he'll do a bunch of damage against Super Vegeta, but I mean, besides that, he's mediocre probably. So I'm glad we're getting a new one, but I hope you guys enjoyed that one. I'll continue pumping out these videos for the Underdog series, but yeah, that was Goku Black. Hope you guys enjoyed.